Shoutouts, flipping real estate. We building wealth, get your minds right and elevate. It's the mortgage king, we do it truly, bro. Dropping gems like a thief up in the jewelry store. Wealth building equity in real estate, the mission. Collaboration is greater than competition.
I said IG. Yo, YouTube, my bad. You see, I don't even come on YouTube as often. And I'm saying IG. My bad, YouTube. What's going on? This is Matt Garland, NMLS number 58700, better known as MG the Mortgage Guy. Look, it's been a while, YouTube. We haven't been on live in probably over a month. Make sure you guys follow me over on Instagram. I tell y'all all the time here on YouTube. I am on IG a lot more. So make sure you guys follow me, MG the Mortgage Guy, on Instagram, okay? MG the Mortgage Guy on Twitter, MG the Mortgage Guy on Facebook, all right? So, welcome. We are back for another episode of Shooting the Shit with my people today, all right? I don't have a particular topic I'm going to talk about. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I just wanted to come on YouTube Live because I feel like I'm neglecting my YouTube audience, and I really don't want to neglect my audience. I was on IG just a little while ago on IG Live, and we was talking to a bunch of real estate agents about the market and what's happening in their particular market. So if there's any realtors on this, here's the link. Tooks is going to put it in the comments right now. If you want to join and be a part of this quick live that I'm going to do and talk about your market, please feel free to click this link that's in the comments right now, and you can join, all right? Join. Now, I'll tell you this. We got a lot more YouTube videos coming out. Join me live, ask a question, click the link in the comments, as Tooks just put on the screen, all right? And even if you're not a realtor, if you got a question or anything like that you want to answer, I'm going to be on here for probably about 15 minutes tops, so jump on. If you got anything you want to discuss, ask your questions. Now, if you don't want to jump on, you want more of a private conversation, remember, you can always text my texting number, be a part of my texting community, 516-217-2291. Again, 516-217-2291, and you see it on the bottom of the screen, scrolling across. All right, so text me. My team and I is here to help you. If you want to apply for a loan, you can do it that way. We are licensed in 21 states. We would love to help you guys. Rants and Gems, my real estate show featuring my co-host, Kiana Watson. We're on episode 19, all right? So if you want to watch any of the episodes of Rants and Gems real estate show, head over to Earn Your Leisure's YouTube channel. Select the playlist, Rants and Gems, and you can watch all the episodes. But guys, I need you to go over to Apple. Also, go to Apple, okay? And you'll be able to listen to it on Apple, rate it 5 stars, leave a review, share with your community, subscribe, and most importantly, listen to it on Apple. We are the #1 Black real estate podcast in the world and the #3 real estate podcast in the world, okay, according to the Apple charts. So please, let's make Rants and Gems the #1 real estate show podcast out there in the world, guys. And the way you do it is by listening, rating the 5 stars, leaving a comment, subscribing, and sharing it with the community. All right? So we got a few people that want to jump on.
Turn the speaker down. It might be too loud. You get feedback.
You getting feedback right now?
You might when you hear them talking.
All right.
Close to the mic.
Turn it down now. All right. All right. So let's get I can't even pronounce his name right here.
Oh, we got somebody on right now, but
They on?
Black.
Now remove them. If you ain't got no camera on, you can't come out. What's going on, Playboy? I can't hear you. What's up? It sounds like he in a gym or something. All right, let's get him off. He in a gym. You got to focus on working out. Yeah, remove him. Look, yo, if you in the gym, yo, let me tell y'all, don't be bots. Don't be like the Instagram bots. Don't be trying to come on my lives if y'all not prepared. My man looked like he was in the gym. I'm like, yo, hello, he ain't answering. Sorry, would love to get you on, but look like you getting your cardio on. And there's someone else who wants to get on. Their screen is black. Like, matter of fact, kick that person completely out, Tooks. They don't even need to ban them from the studio. Just ban them. They're blocked. They are blocked. They can't come back, okay? We got some. Yeah, get rid of them. All right, let's try this one more time, okay? Without the bots. If anyone wants to jump on, if you're a realtor, loan officer, a home buyer, investor, jump on right now. Tukes is going to put the link in the comments right now. Feel free, please have camera on so we can see you and talk to you. Any good comments coming up here so far?
It's the best one.
What's the best one? Oh, Julio Lopez. Shout out to Julio Lopez. Oh, shout out to Tukes for his raise. If you know, if you know, if you know. Who the hell is Julio Lopez? And why the hell you shouting out Tukes for a raise? But shout out to Tukes.
We got a question though.
All right, let's go there. Miss Left One says, can you explain the difference between market value and appraisal? Looking to eliminate PMI, and I don't know what we should be paying attention to. Well, I mean, it's simple. Market value is the market value. And if you're talking about, if you're looking at your tax assessment or something like that, they're going to assess your market value lower than what the value truly is. An appraisal is being done by an appraiser, and that value is the opinion of whatever appraiser, performed that appraisal inspection. So market value and appraiser value, it could differ. So if you're trying to remove PMI, the lender's only going to pay attention to the appraised value. And whatever that report comes back, that's the value that they're going to use. They're not going to use what you think or what a piece of paper says the market value is. They're always going to use what the appraisal report says, especially when it comes to removing your PMI. Good question, Miss Left One. Thank you for your participation. Am I licensed in Michigan? No, I am not licensed in Michigan. Unfortunately, I cannot help you, Candace Curls. I would love to, but if you text the number, we can refer you to someone that can help you in Michigan. Somebody says they love Rants and Gems. Drina Holland says she loves Rants and Gems. Well, Drina, we love you too. Thank you for your continued support. I hope you left a review on Apple or Spotify. That's how you really show us you love us, right? Listen to an audio, rate it 5 stars, leave a review, subscribe, and share it with your community. Thank you, Drina. We really appreciate you. Holly Love says, Matt, you're not playing around, huh? No, I'm not. I'm kicking you off my lives. I don't have time for the bots. I'm leaving negative energy in 2021. My mind frame is already in 2022, so I'm not going to be dealing with the negativity of the bots in my comments or the bots trying to get on my live. If anybody comes on my live with negative energy, I'm just going to kick you off. Toodaloo. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got time for that. Mr. Roberts Neighborhood, much love from the Chi. Shout out to Chicago in the building. I love Chicago. I'm hoping I can make a visit to Chicago before the end of the year. I've been trying to buy a building in Chicago for all of 2021. I have been very unsuccessful. It has been heartbreaking, to say the least, that I don't own anything in Chicago right now. But I'm going to keep trying. Real estate is one of these things where you just got to keep putting your offers in, man. I've lost several deals in Chicago that was in contract. Inspections came back wrong. But it's the nature of the game, y'all. It's the nature of the beast. And in this competitive market that we're in, you just have to keep plugging away. So shout out to Chicago. I love you. Love the Windy City. And I definitely hope I can make an appearance there before the end of the year. Shout out to my bro, Ty Abney, in the building. Mr. Rogers Neighborhood, looking for a cash out refi in Chicago. Well, your luck. My team can help you in Chicago. All right? So 516-217-2291. Text that number. We'll send you the information to apply. It's the number's on the bottom of the screen for anybody. 516-217-2291. When you text, say you was on YouTube. All right? That you saw this video on YouTube and you ready to apply. And I'll make sure I'll text my assistants and let them know. Anybody who says YouTube, let's get them VIP. Let's let them skip the line and get them to the front of the list. All right. Let's get a question. Am I licensed in Denver, Colorado? I don't think so. I don't think I'm licensed in Denver. No, I'm gonna just say no. Can you explain depreciation on a property and rental income tax? John from NYC. Peace. JD Jenkins, what's going on? Um, I have a whole video on my YouTube channel about depreciation. I have in the Homebuyer's Blueprint, Volume 1, we discussed this in detail with Miss Business, my CPA. I don't want to have that conversation because I'm not a CPA. I'm not a tax expert, although I can explain this. But I'm going to digress from that conversation, and I'm going to tell you guys, just go watch the content that I have with my CPA, Miss Business, and she'll be able to, she breaks it down. She's a CPA. That's her role. I want to stick to mortgages and real estate. All right, let's go to that one. Nina says, I purchased a home through NACA that requires a kitchen, bathroom, paint, carpet, and floor renovations. Please provide suggestions for a cost-effective way to get it move-in ready. Well, cost-efficient, you need a whole damn gut job, it sounds like. Kitchen, bathroom, paint, carpet, floor renovations. Look, construction's up, Nina. I don't know if you're talking about a cost-effective way. Right now, is nothing cost-effective when it comes to doing anything in construction unless you have a full-time construction crew. So I don't really see a cost-effective way. Maybe somebody in the comments can comment, because I can tell you I'm paying a lot for construction right now. It's actually pretty annoying. So I cannot provide a cost-effective way to get it moved and ready. The only thing I can recommend is that maybe doing some of the work on your own if you have that skill set, or have someone close to you that has that skill set in renovation and they're actually really good at what they do. That's probably the best thing I can tell you in terms of saving some money. Let's see what Eddie's talking about. He tapped in twice. Eddie, what's up, brother?
58700. What's up, man?
I love it, bro. What's going on with you?
Yo, man, I got my family moved to the property. They burned it down. I got 40,000, well, about 30,000 to put down on some property on the fourplex out this way in Cali, in the Bay. Shaniqua Carter, Shaniqua Badman.
Shout out to Shaniqua.
Yeah. I work for the city of Oakland. I make about 70 grand a year. Trying to do some collaboration instead of competition out here, man.
Okay.
I need your help.
I mean, you're in the Bay, bro. I mean, we've had this conversation a couple times.
Right, I know. Yeah, and I'm trying to get it, man. I'm trying to get it.
The Bay is tough, man. You gotta pay like you weigh out there in Cali. Cali's definitely tough.
I ain't skinny, but I ain't, my pocket ain't as big as my arm.
Nah, I feel you. Look, man. So you haven't purchased yet, right?
I have not.
So you're still looking for like people you can collaborate with and going on the multifamily together. Well, tell the folks how to find you right now.
Eddie J. Crap, I don't know. Eddie J on Instagram. Eddie Bridget Jr. on Facebook. Man, I got it. I got a stable job. If I qualify for like 400,000, somebody else qualified for 400,000. That's 800,000. You can get at least a duplex, maybe even a try.
Well, look, I hope anyone who's watching this live or on the replay, if you're in the Bay Area, hit up Eddie J. He's trying to collaborate and buy a multifamily with someone. The Bay is very expensive. Co-ownership is definitely a thing that's happening very often. Shout out to my girl Nikki Murkison. She specializes in co-ownership. So anybody in the comments.
She's out this way?
Nah, she's based here in New York, but she deal with people all over the country. So if you hit up, go to Nikki Murkison on Instagram page. Her Instagram is her name, Nikki Murkison, and you can go there. And if you DM me, if you can't find it, DM me, Eddie, and then I'll send you her page. Maybe she can connect you with somebody, because her program is all about connecting people like yourself together.
Yeah, Yeah, I mean, because I know people out this way, but everybody, it's frustrating, man. When you see it, when you see how it works, and other people like, I ain't really with it.
Nah, I feel you. I mean, a lot of people are not. It's not a common thing, especially in our community. It's not common at all. It happens in other communities and cultures, but not
So
ours.
much. Man, the Latino community, yeah, especially out
Absolutely.
this way, they got their own district. Everybody got their own district but us.
100%,
I'm
because
sorry. I'm sorry.
we don't collaborate a lot. So that's the problem. But look, that's why we got platforms like this to try to bridge the gap with folks, and hopefully there's someone that's in your area in Oakland that's going to watch this and be able to reach out to you. If not, you got Nikki Murkison. Hit her up, see if she can help you and put the pieces together. But just keep plugging, brother, and let's see what
Yo,
we
man,
can do.
I apologize for jumping on here and keep trying to solicit my offers and everything. Just trying to
Hey,
figure it
I
out.
gave you the opportunity to come on, so that's what it's here for, man. Plug what you got to plug, and keep it moving from there.
Yeah, all right, man. I got 20 grand. I got at least 30 grand. I got at least 25 grand that I can put down cash. I got 20 grand in a retirement account that I can pull out for down payment. Properties out here are like 800 plus. Like one property I think I saw was like 1.2. So if we can put some down, we can put 3% down. You know what I mean? 30, 40,000. PMI will be up there, but working together, make it happen.
I agree with you. I agree with you 100%.
I appreciate it, Black man. Thanks.
Eddie, man, stay up, brother.
All right, you too, my darling. MLS number 58700.
All right, brother. Peace out.
Yo, man, you were supposed to be out here when Rashad and Bilal came to Oakland. You were supposed to come out here, man.
Yeah, I was supposed to come, but I had some things in New York I had to handle, but I wound up going to LA. LA was
That's
a
cold
vibe.
blooded, bro. That's cold. LA and the Bay is like rivals, man. You can't go there and then say, you know what, man.
Nah, but we got something planned for the Bay coming real soon. Stay tuned. Within the next probably 2 weeks, we're gonna announce this, God willing. So
will it be
tuned.
a visit out this way?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
It'll be an in-person event if everything goes according to plan in Oakland.
All right.
Coming soon.
I appreciate it, MLS.
All right.
Peace.
Peace out, bro. He's staying compliant, my man Eddie J. Talking about the NMLS number. What time is it right now? 5:28. All right, my people, we've been on here for 18 minutes. We got any other good questions? Shout out to Eddie J in the Bay. Y'all tap in with Eddie J if anybody want to co-own or co-buy property with him. He's been looking for a good time now, so tap in with him.
There's a lot of good questions on here.
A lot of good questions. I'll pick one.
Well, are you leaving it to me?
Yeah, I can't see that far, and I can't see the teleprompter.
This is good right here.
All right, Winky Bank says, I have a 776 credit score, just started out trying to buy. What's a good down payment for a home? Or do you know of any programs in New Jersey that help me with home buying? A good down payment for a home depends on the product. It could be anywhere from 3.5% to 10%. Depends on your market. The lower down payment loans are having a little bit difficulty getting offers accepted. So you might have to put a little bit of money, but the minimum down payment for conventional is 3%, for FHA 3.5%. But don't forget your closing costs. Closing costs is 5%. We did a whole episode on Rants and Gems breaking down closing costs. I think that was episode 18 of Rants and Gems, an hour of information about closing costs. So head over to watch or listen to episode 18. And do I know of any programs in New Jersey? Just Google home buying grants, home buying programs, New Jersey, and you'll have a bunch of stuff that come up. And anybody can do that in any area you're in. Just Google that. All right, who's next? Because we've been on here for 19 minutes. We're about to get off. All right, Tiffany says, does it matter what state you are currently in when you are looking to qualify for a loan to buy my first property? I currently live in California, but we'll be moving to the DMV area in a couple months. So no, so that's fine. So as long as you can show that your job and everything, your income is going to be the same in the DMV area, then you can pre-approve. But you want to wait till you're at least 4 months ready for your pre-approval. Because the pre-approval is only, 4 months on wanting to close on something, because your pre-approval is only good for that amount of time. So you don't want to get pre-approved too prematurely and run your credit when you know you're not looking to buy a year from now, 8 months from now. So you want to wait until you know you're within 4 months of buying.
The answer so bad.
What? Darren says, can you talk about the benefits to borrowers for loan limit increases? That's kind of self-explanatory, Darren. Right, so if y'all don't know what Darren's talking about, now actually that was something I was going to come in here and talk about, but I'm going to do a whole complete separate video for loan limits and break down several things. But yes, I think it's great benefits, right? And home prices are increasing. So let's talk about those non-high cost states. Like Georgia is considered it's not a high cost state. So 2021 max conventional loan limit is $548,000, but the home prices are, seemingly high. Now in 2022 is going to go to $625,000. So that means someone who's buying a $650,000 home essentially can put down 5% and get financing versus this year, if you were buying a $650,000 home, you would have to put down more than 5% because it will be considered a jumbo loan. Now for areas like here in New York, it's a beautiful thing, right? Because New York is a high-cost loan. So for a single-family property, we were able to go up to $822,000 for a conforming loan or a high-balance loan. And now I think we're up to $934 for a single-family. And we can go up as high as, I think, $1.8 million for a four-family. That is fucking incredible, by the way. It is incredible. Because home prices up here, $2 million for like a four-family, depending on what area, maybe a little bit more. So you got to really think about it. Even if you're buying a $980,000 home, and that's a regular home in New York, you can put down as little as 5% now versus putting down, 10, 15, 20% and get approved if you qualify, right? So loan limit increases, I have a separate video that I'm going to do about that. Maybe I'll put that out more towards the end of the week, and I'll break this down a little bit more detail. But the increase is definitely a benefit for those who are looking to buy more homes. And since we're on the topic of like luxury homes and stuff like that, one thing I realized about my content is that I speak a lot about multifamily investing, house hacking, things of that nature. But there's a whole audience of mine that are been DMing me and emailing me all the time saying, Matt, why don't you talk more about condos? Why don't you talk more about people wanting to buy their dream houses, construction loans, things of that nature. So I'm going to start talking more about luxury financing, $1 million, $1.5, $2 million, because I do a lot of those deals too, but it's not topic of my conversation because my audience generally wants to know how to house hack. But there's a lot of people who follow me who have their rental properties and now ready to move up or ready to downsize into condos, right? So I'm going to start bringing more content to you guys in regards to these type of programs. All right, what we got? We've been on here 20, damn, time be flying on this YouTube. 24 minutes already. Make sure all y'all like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel, please, because I'm going to try to come on here more often. We took a break, but now we back. It's the first quarter of the year in my mind, so I need to get back on YouTube. Anything good, or are we going to get out of here?
Yeah, they're going back and forth here about something.
What are they talking about? They arguing?
I think so. Let's question.
All right, Sierra on the go. I hope I pronounced your name right. When applying for a loan with your spouse, do lenders choose the spouse whose credit is the lowest? Good question, Sierra. So when you're applying for a loan with multiple borrowers, even if it's not a spouse, it could be boyfriend, girlfriend, mommy, daddy, daughter, it don't matter, right? Lenders are always going to use the lower of the mid score. So if you have two borrowers, let's just say your mid score is a 750 and your spouse is a 650, then for qualification purposes, we're going to use a 650. So that means your interest rate and everything is going to be based off that 650, not the 750. Okay? We're never going to go off the highest scores of the two borrowers. We always look at the middle score And if it's two borrowers, or if it's more than one borrower, then we're going to use the lower of the two scores. Good question. Very good question, because a lot of people don't know that. Glams LA Realty. Hey, Glams LA Realty. Click this link. Jump on here. We want to talk about your market. All right, so what is the best way to purchase an investment property in California with less than 20% down in Cali? Well, that's almost impossible. Look, that's almost impossible. When you talk investments, are you talking multifamilies or are you talking single families? Because if you're talking single families, then you can do as low as 15%. If you're talking multifamilies, you're going to have to do 25%. Now, if somebody's buying a rehab property and they have experience with real estate investing, then you can probably get a hard money loan with 10% down to get 100% of your rehab costs, but you're going to have to refinance out of that. But that's really the only way you can do it, and that's based off your experience, right, to get that 10% down payment with a hard money lender. But if someone's looking for conventional financing, 30-year fixed, low rates, once you say investing, you got to have skin in the game. The only way you can purchase investment property anywhere with less than 20% down is really house hacking, right? And this is why I speak about this all the time. If somebody's looking to buy a multifamily, they can do FHA 3.5% down. They can live in it for 1 year and then move out after 1 year. And then now it turns into a true investment property. So that's really, the ways that you can do it. Denise Perry, do you have a course on house hacking? I have the Homebuyer's Blueprint Volume 1 and Volume 2, right? So Homebuyer's Blueprint Volume 1 is the encyclopedia for homebuyers. It's going to give you the A to Z breakdown of the home buying process, from hiring your lender, building your team, the loan programs, FHA, conventional, VA. We speak about the underwriting process, the home inspection process. We speak about closing costs, discount points, underwriting. I talk about asset protection. The whole 9 yards. Homebuyer's Blueprint is over 15 hours of content and information. The Homebuyer's Blueprint Volume 2 is the rehab pack where we talk in detail about Fannie Mae, home style, FHA 203Ks, and then we also do 2 calls a month, Zoom style. We have another call on the 28th with the entire Homebuyer's Blueprint community and also EYL University. So we talk live for like 2 to 3 hours twice a month. I try to dedicate at least 5 to 6 hours to my community. So buy the Homebuyer's Blueprint, Volume 1 and Volume 2. You can click the link in my Instagram bio and get it. And it'll teach you the programs and the steps so you can house hack the right way. Now, on Black Friday, I'm going to drop an ebook specifically for house hacking and the steps. Because what I've realized this year, a lot of people don't learn well when it comes to watching digital courses. So I want to be able to provide everybody in my audience with the different outlets to learn. So I will have a book come out that's going to be strictly for house hacking, and I might release it on Black Friday. Thank you. Good question, Denise. Marlon says, if I plan on looking for a property in 4 months, when should I get it pre-approved? Today. Pre-approval is good for 4 months. Go for it. Will says, how do you know if you found a legit hard money lender? The only way to know is if they're going to fund the deal. Are they going to fund the deal? That's the only way you know. You got to go through the process and see if they can fund. Get referrals from people. See if they fund it with them.
Yeah, right. They're just going back and forth.
Who? Rich and somebody else? Who's going? Why they beefing?
Because
Yo, how y'all got Rich and whoever? How y'all having a whole debate in the comments right now? What's going on here?
This is what started it.
Mr. Jules 49 says these questions be like, how much would a woodchucker chuck if a woodchucker? Yo, Mr. Jules 49, you're a fool. Yo, come on. How you gonna say that in the comments? And what homeboy say? Laugh my ass off at Jules, but people don't know. Not everyone in this industry can't invite people to come here and learn and then make fun of the question they ask. That is a fact too. I agree with that. I don't make fun of people sometimes. You know what I mean? Sometimes I do it. It's just like, yo, come on. Like, really? But I understand what you're saying too, A-Rich. So they going back and forth. They got a whole damn thing going.
Yeah. And then
At Jules, if you know all the answers, perhaps you should be helping to answer some of these questions. Damn. That didn't sound good. Hey, Rich, is still a student myself, but some of these questions people ask are questions they could probably Google. That is true. You could probably Google, but sometimes Google don't give you the right answers, and there'd be a whole lot of fluff in Google.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad y'all had an interesting chat on the MG the Mortgage Guys YouTube Live. We're back. Instagram Live. All right, we've been on here for 30 minutes. Everybody, like, comment, share, subscribe, turn the bell on for notifications. That 10 Commandments video, when you think you're going to have that ready?
I don't know.
We're putting Tukes on the spot.
No, I was listening to the screen.
Takima Baker, shout out to you. Blueprint, highlight that one. Blueprint Volume 1 and 2 is fire. That is a fact. Fire emojis. Right there. Go up, go up. You just passed it. Go up, go up, go up. Right there. Boom. Takima Baker, shout out to the earners in the building. Blueprint Volume 1 and Volume 2 is fire. 1,000% agree. 1,000% agree. A. Rich is a female. Shout out to you. I'm sorry. I didn't know you was a female.
The famous question.
Oh, my God. High Tech Hap. MG, do you think a crash is coming ever? I don't care. Honestly, that's my honest answer to these questions. I don't care. I don't care, and I don't care. And I'm explaining to you why I don't care. Because I only focus on the things that I can control. I don't focus my energy and my time on things I cannot control. What is the point of me ever thinking about a real estate crash or any type of economic crash? I have to prepare myself for those crashes. That's why I have ample reserves in my life. I have to prepare for crashes. You always got to prepare for the worst thing because the only thing that's guaranteed in life is death and taxes. There's nothing else guaranteed. So you just prepare for the worst and hope for the best. I don't care if it's a crash. I don't want it to crash. I want it to be up and stuck. I want it to keep going. But if it does crash, please understand, by the grace of God, I will be in a position to make more money than I am now because I know how to move through the room. I've been through the Great Recession. If there will be some sort of crash, I don't think it'll be as bad as the Great Recession. I'm on record several times of saying this. I think there definitely will be some sort of correction within the next 2 years. I'm on record of saying this too. I've been saying this for the past 12 to 18 months, right? But either which way, you got to put yourself in a position to win no matter what. No matter what happens, crash, this, that, and third, you got to put yourself in a position to win. I am built for the long term. I am built to win. I've been through the worst. I am prepared for the worst. And if it does, I'm going to capitalize to the best of my ability. If it don't and it keep going up, I'm going to capitalize to the best of my ability. I'm not waiting to buy real estate. I buy real estate and then I wait. This is how you have to maneuver. So, High Tech Hap, I want you not to focus on if it's ever going to be a crash. I want you to focus on, are you in a position to capitalize through good, bad, and the ugly of life? Because when life throw you lemons, you got to make lemonade either which way. So are you in position to win in the good, the bad, the ugly of what we call life? That's it.
Mic drop.
Mic drop on that one. We need some sound effects in this joint. And I need the screen. I feel like I keep looking over here.
I could make it. Maybe you can't see the comments. Though.
Nah, I can't see the comments.
Get a bigger.
We need a big teleprompter. All right, we got 35 minutes on here. Let's get one more question and we out of here. East Properties, shout out to you. What's a good lender program for first-time investors? Whatever you can. Look, if you're talking East Properties in terms of like a lender program. I mean, there's tons of them for investors, but there's no first time investor grants or programs like there's for like first time home buyers, if that's what you're really asking. With investors, it's just do you got the money or not? And does the property cash flow or not? Is the ARV there or not if you're doing a fix or flip? That's really what we care about. Glams LA Realty. In your professional opinion, what is the best state for an out-of-state buyer to purchase single or multifamily investment property in right now? I get this question a lot, Glams LA Realty, and I'm going to tell you like I tell everybody else. The best state for an out-of-state buyer to buy in is the state that you can afford. Period, point blank. Look, I don't care where you buy. If you buy in-state, out-of-state, if you're taking on debt, you need to make sure, and debt, I mean in mortgage, if you're getting financing, you need to make sure you can afford the mortgage. I actually said this on Market Monday when Ian asked me this question. The best state is where you can afford. Some people can't afford to invest in Cali or New York or DMV or any of these high-cost areas. So maybe you got to go to Milwaukee, Alabama, Mississippi, Cleveland, Detroit, one of these states. Somebody might not want to go there. So then maybe you go to Philly, Connecticut, one of these other states where you can get things under 350, 300,000, Chicago, right? It all depends on what's your budget. Everybody's budget is different. There's a lot of great areas in America to invest in. It's too many to actually pinpoint. But I would say go where you can afford. If you're dealing with a limited amount of money, then you might not be able to go into certain areas. You might be able to go into like the Clevelands, the Milwaukees of the world where you can get rental properties for under 100K. You might be in a position where you can't go over 300K. Or you might be in a position where you can spend $1 million to $2 million and buy big multifamilies. So Glams LA Realtor, I know that's probably not the answer that you wanted, and a lot of people hate when I just talk like that. But honestly, it's the God's honest truth. It's nothing I can't tell you because I don't know your budget. I don't know all the client's budget. I don't know what their risk level is. Like, look, I put in an offer today. Here's a prime example. And in the beginning of the year, I wouldn't have did this. I put in an offer today on a 10-family it's 11-unit property, right? Out of 11 units, no one's paying their rent. No one. So, but I like the building and I like the upside potential. So my offer was priced with the fact that I got to pay for evictions and things of that nature, and I might not be able to evict these people for at least another 6 months. So I made my offer accordingly. And now I'm going to buy this building. I'm hoping they accept my offer. I have to prepare my reserves and everything accordingly, knowing that I'm not going to make no money on this building for a year. It's actually going to be the first year is going to be a loss. But I like the area. I like the upside potential. And for me, I buy real estate for the long term. For me, this is going to be a 7 to 10 year hold. So I'm not really looking at year one. I'm looking at once I stabilize this property and I evict these folks, I stabilize it, I'm looking at that upside. That's great for me because I'm built for that, right? I have capital, I have reserves, I have patience. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody else, and this is an out-of-state property for me, and I have the team, right? Most importantly, I have a team, attorneys, contractors, property managers. I have everything I need in this area where I'm buying to where I feel comfortable with doing something like this. 8 months ago, I wouldn't have pulled the trigger. I wouldn't have put an offer, and I would have said, nah, keep it going. I don't want to deal with these headaches. But I realized as the market is tough right now, these are the type of opportunities that me as a experienced investor, I have to now start taking because I know on the other side that seller is distressed right now. They're not getting no money coming in. So I have to take advantage of this opportunity. But not everybody's going to be built for someone like that. I wasn't built for like this a year ago. I didn't want to deal with these type of headaches. But now I'm like, fuck it. Whatever. I'm going to deal with it. So the best area to invest out of state is really what you can afford because it's a dog-eat-dog world right now. People ain't paying rent. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are manipulating the system. So you got to really be prepared for it. And this is why I'm going to always preach affordability over eligibility. It doesn't matter where you buy at, can you afford to make payments if you have mortgage debt? Can you afford to uphold that mortgage payment, that debt service? Can you pay those taxes and insurance? If any repairs need to be made while you have bad tenants in there who are not paying, can you afford to make those repairs? These are things that everybody need to consider. I hope that made sense to y'all. What my man Ty Abney say? Yo, bro, do I need additional docs to open the space? Forgot to ask that earlier. Nah, you good. We just need to know. I need to know the income of that building you saw today, Ty, and then what like the expenses are. But it's not like when you did your personal loan. It's more like income and expenses, and that would determine how much financing that you can get if you want to buy that building that you looked at today. Shout out to my bro, Ty. We go back like a hairline. Medicaid said if you bought a house for $150K and it's worth $300K now, would you want to refi or HELOC? All right, so good question. So first things first, what I will look at is what's my interest rate on my first mortgage. If my interest rate is low, 3% or lower, then I probably wouldn't touch my first mortgage. I would look into a HELOC. Now, if my interest rate was higher and I had an opportunity to do a cash out refinance and still lower my interest rate, then I probably would do that. Or I could do a rate and term refinance, get a lower rate because you're going to get better interest rates when you do rate and term refinance, and then I would do a HELOC after it. So in this case, it really depends on where you're situated. Case, what's your interest rate on your first mortgage? How much time have you paid off on that loan, et cetera, et cetera. But if it
Interest is 5+.
Oh, your interest rate 5+%, then case, link in my bio. You need the refi, bro. Holla at me, 516-217-2291. Shoot a text. Tell me you case from YouTube and you got a 5% interest rate and you need to refinance. Because, yeah, you need to refinance ASAP. 100% facts. MG, do you guys lend in Cleveland? Unfortunately, no, but I have referrals in Cleveland.
That was Troy.
Who's that? Ronald Keaton. What he said? Yeah. Ronald Kearney said, why would you look to sell in 7 to 10 years if it's cash flowing well? Would it to be to free up for a bigger cash deal? Yeah, I mean, absolutely. It's always, everything has an expiration date in life, right? So, with real estate, I'm always looking at 17-year hold periods and seeing where the market is. And if the market is in my favor, that I appreciate it enough equity in this property, then absolutely. Like if I buy it for $400 today and in 7 years it's worth $900, then hell, I might sell it or I might just refi, cash it out, and go buy something else with that money. It just really all depends on where I'm at in the world and where the market is. But when I buy real estate, in my head, I'm always looking at 7, 10 years for a hold. Long term. Good question. The man says, is there a checklist on how to hire a VATP find off market deals using PopStream? Oh, you talking about like I don't know what you're talking about, the man. I know PopStream is, but I can't answer that question, bro. I can't even, to hire VA, I'm not sure if you're talking about a virtual assistant to find off market deals. Nah, I'm not in the wholesaler game. Go to Max Maxwell or Tony the Closer. Max Maxwell or Tony the Closer for all of your wholesaler needs. Those are the two brothers that I know that wholesale. Oh, and my man Carlos too. Carlos Reyes. So Carlos Reyes, Max Maxwell, Tony the Closer. Those are the three people that I know that do wholesaling very well and are extremely successful. Hit up any one of those three if you want to know about PopStream and all the tips and tricks and hacks and all that other good stuff. Tell them MG sent you. D-Boy, do you fund multifamilies in St. Louis? No, I do not. Damn, we've been here for 45 minutes. What time is it? Because I got to get the hell out of here.
5:55.
All right. 5:55. We're going to take one more question, and I got to get the hell out of here. I've been on here for 45 minutes. Make sure everybody like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. How do you go about development loans? Stephen Davis says, I'm not going to answer that question either. You're going to have to take one of my master classes. That's for leveling up. That's coming in 2022. So 2022, I'm sorry, I know a lot of you guys are just starting out and new and everything like that, but I'll be honest with you guys, I need to move the conversation to other things because a lot of you have purchased multiple properties with me in the past 3 years or with other folks. Congratulations. But it's a lot of you guys are now starting to want to learn how to develop deals, how to buy commercial real estate, things of that nature. So a lot of my workshops, and that's why I canceled my workshop this Saturday, is because you know what? I don't want to speak to that first-time investor right now. I got to start speaking to the people who follow me who want to learn how to advance. So we're going to have a lot more high-level advanced real estate conversations on MG the Mortgage Guy's platforms. We'll be talking a lot more about development, commercial financing, construction financing, developing blocks, things of that nature. The financing part of it, not anything else. The financing part. I'll get one more. Let's go to 50 minutes and then I'm out. I can't even pronounce his name, yo. What'd that say? Nomas One's Tuna. What? Y'all gotta have some names I could read, y'all. All right, if I have a property that's paid off and want to borrow against it for investment, should I get a mortgage or HELOC? I will go with HELOC. Go with HELOC. And sorry I butchered your name. I can't even read it. I'm sorry. When are you interviewing MLOs for 2022? I've been interviewing them. Email your resume, garlandgroup@unmb.com. Put in the subject, loan officer, resume, and please have experience if you do. Because a lot of y'all just don't have no experience, and I keep telling y'all, I'm only hiring people with experience for 2022. No, we did that.
You did?
Yeah. Do you fund in Rhode Island? Yes, I fund in Rhode Island.
Pretty much it.
All right, so we good. We answered a lot of y'all questions. A lot of gems on today's random live. Make sure y'all go to Rants and Gems Instagram page. Follow Rants and Gems. Follow Garland Mortgage Group on Instagram. Follow MG the Mortgage Guy on Instagram. Make sure if you want to watch any of the Rants and Gems episodes, we got 19 episodes out so far. I thank everybody for their support so far, making Rants and Gems the #1 real estate podcast in the Black community, the #3 real estate podcast overall. Thank you guys for your support. We need to get to that #1 spot. Go head over to Earn Your Leisure's YouTube channel, click the playlist, or select the playlist, I should say, that says Rants and Gems, and you can binge watch all of the videos, all of the episodes, or you can go to Apple and listen on Apple, rate it 5 stars, leave a review, subscribe, share it with the community. Hit the bell for notifications. We got a couple videos that's going to drop this week. I'm going to do my best to really keep up with YouTube because I love YouTube. I miss you guys. And I want to help you guys achieve your real estate goals. If you want to apply for financing, 516-217-2291 is my texting community. You can text that. My team is always answering that text message. So if you have questions, if you're ready to apply, if you want to buy your first home, your second home, investment properties, if you want to buy luxury, you want to buy your dream house, you want to build a house, you want to rehab a house, you want hard money financing, asset-based, bank statement, luxury financing, FHA, conventional, VA, USDA. I am the man for the job. My team is licensed in 21 states, and we are here to help you guys, all right? So that's all I got for you guys. This Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, episode 20 is a very important episode of Rants and Gems. We're talking to a developer who's building luxury homes in Atlanta. I need you guys to tap in with that. It's an amazing information, amazing episode with a lot of information for all those who are interested in luxury development and becoming a developer or a builder. This is the episode you need to watch, all right? Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, Tukes, we are out. Everybody like, comment, share this video with your team. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, all that good stuff. I miss you guys on YouTube. Thank you again for staying on this with me for almost 50 minutes. We almost been on here for an hour when I only wanted to come on for 15 minutes. All right, so shout out to y'all, everybody in the comments on the live replay. Shout out to everybody who's going to watch this on a replay. Tap in with everything in all my platforms. And I'm going to see y'all later, man. This is Matt Garland, NMLS number 58700, better known as MG the Mortgage Guy. Peace.
It's Matt G, making moves with the real estate. We building wealth, get your minds right and elevate. It's the mortgage king, we do it truly, bro. Dropping gems like a thief up in the jury cell. Wealth building equity in real estate, the mission. Collaboration is greater than competition.